Strategy evaluation is not just another business jargon, it's the lifeblood of any successful organization. Imagine setting out on a road trip without a map or GPS. You might have a destination in mind, but without checking your route and adjusting for detours, you could end up lost, frustrated, and far from where you intended to be. That's what strategy evaluation does for a business. It helps steer the organization in the right direction, ensuring that every action taken is purposeful and aligned with overarching goals. So, what exactly is strategy evaluation? At its core, it's the process of assessing whether a particular strategy or set of plans is effectively achieving its intended goals. It's like a performance review, but for the entire organization's strategic initiatives. The beauty of this process is that it can be applied at any stage of strategy development, from the initial brainstorming sessions to the nitty-gritty of implementation. It's about understanding what works, what doesn't, and why. Why should we care about strategy evaluation? Well, let's break it down. First and foremost, it's essential for ensuring that a company's plans and goals succeed. By evaluating strategies, businesses can gather critical feedback about their effectiveness and identify areas ripe for improvement. Think of it as a checkup for your business. You wouldn't ignore symptoms of illness, right? Similarly, ignoring the signs of a failing strategy could lead to bigger problems down the line. Additionally, evaluations help clarify where further improvements are needed and provide guidance for future actions. They can reveal inefficiencies in processes, highlight areas where employees may need additional training, and uncover patterns that give managers a snapshot of performance at any given time. This information is invaluable for making informed decisions and steering the organization towards success. But it doesn't stop there. Strategy evaluations can significantly improve decision-making by assessing how well strategies align with overall corporate goals. Knowing what works and what doesn't is vital for making choices that lead to better outcomes. It's about having a clear understanding of progress toward goals and determining when course corrections are necessary. Moreover, evaluations provide a valuable perspective on past performance. They help organizations understand what worked well and what might need to be tweaked. This reflective practice is crucial for learning from mistakes and building a stronger foundation for the future. Let's not forget about risk management. Evaluating current or proposed strategies can highlight potential risks, allowing managers to make informed decisions about how to mitigate them. In today's fast-paced business environment, where change is the only constant, being able to adapt and respond to risks is crucial for survival. Now that we understand the what and why, let's dive into the goals of strategy evaluation. The first goal is assessing the effectiveness of implementation. This ensures that the strategy aligns with its objectives, and that any changes made since its inception remain valid. Next, measuring outcomes is essential. It helps determine whether the strategy has achieved the desired results, or if it needs to be refined further. Identifying areas for improvement is another key goal. The evaluation process provides an opportunity to pinpoint weaknesses in existing strategies and develop plans for their enhancement or elimination. This continuous cycle of improvement is what keeps organizations agile and competitive. Future strategies also benefit from evaluation. By understanding what works and what doesn't, organizations can formulate or refine new techniques more effectively. Enhancing organizational performance is yet another goal. With a precise evaluation of existing strategies, organizations can make decisions that improve overall performance and help reach desired goals. Monitoring progress is crucial, too. Strategy evaluation provides a framework for regularly assessing how well a strategy is working, ensuring that appropriate adjustments are made when necessary. Plus, it increases stakeholder involvement. When stakeholders are engaged in the evaluation process, they gain insights into the organization's strategic direction and become more invested in its success. But how do we build an effective strategy evaluation process? It starts with establishing clear objectives. Everyone involved in the evaluation must understand what they need to do. This clarity sets the foundation for a successful evaluation. Next, identifying criteria is essential. Clearly defining the metrics against which performance will be evaluated ensures that everyone knows where to focus their efforts. Gathering information is another critical step. Before evaluating performance, it's vital to collect relevant data. This could include feedback from colleagues, customer insights, and any hard evidence that paints a clear picture of performance. It's about moving beyond opinions and getting to the facts. Communication is key throughout this process. Expectations about performance should be clearly articulated before evaluations begin. This transparency helps everyone understand what is expected and how they will be assessed. Fairness and objectivity are paramount in evaluations. Biases can skew results, so it's essential to assess performance based on data and facts rather than personal feelings. Following up after the evaluation process is equally important. It demonstrates a commitment to helping employees succeed and ensures that any objectives set are being met. Now, let's talk about the steps involved in strategy evaluation. The first step is assessing performance. This involves gathering data through various means, interviews, surveys, observations, to understand how well the organization is performing. Analyzing results comes next. This step allows organizations to determine if the chosen strategy is working and if any changes are needed. Identifying trends is also crucial. By recognizing patterns in performance data, organizations can better understand how their strategies are functioning and if adjustments are necessary. Determining root causes is another vital step. This involves digging deep to understand the underlying issues affecting performance, allowing organizations to address problems without completely overhauling their strategies. Finally, taking corrective action is the last step. This could involve preventive measures to avoid future issues or remedial actions to address current problems. It's about being proactive and reactive, ensuring that the organization remains on track. What are the elements of strategy evaluation? There are 4 key components: environmental scanning, strategy formulation, strategy implementation, and strategy evaluation itself. Environmental scanning involves collecting and analyzing external data that may impact the organization's strategy. It's about keeping a pulse on market trends, customer preferences, and competitive dynamics. Strategy formulation comes next. This is where organizations develop a strategic plan to achieve their objectives. It involves analyzing both internal and external factors to choose the best course of action. Then we have strategy implementation, which is all about putting the plan into action. This phase requires careful coordination of resources and stakeholder engagement to ensure that the strategy is executed effectively. Finally, we arrive at strategy evaluation, the process of assessing how well the strategies have been implemented and whether they are achieving the desired outcomes. This is where the magic happens. Organizations can identify strengths and weaknesses, make necessary adjustments, and ultimately improve their strategic performance. Now, let's discuss the 4 criteria of strategy evaluation: feasibility, acceptability, suitability, and results. Feasibility looks at whether a strategy can be successfully implemented given the organization's resources and external constraints. Acceptability examines whether the strategy aligns with stakeholder interests and organizational values. Suitability assesses whether the strategy fits the business's goals and objectives. Finally, results focus on the outcomes of the strategy, measuring its success in achieving the desired objectives. To ensure successful strategy evaluation, organizations should follow a structured approach. First, define the purpose of the evaluation. Understanding why the assessment is being conducted sets the stage for meaningful insights. Next, identify the stakeholders involved in the strategy. Engaging those who will be impacted by the evaluation helps ensure buy-in and support. Conducting interviews with key personnel and analyzing data from various sources is essential for a comprehensive understanding of performance. Collecting and analyzing financial data can also provide crucial insights into how investments impact the bottom line. Finally, create an action plan based on the evaluation findings, including recommendations for changes or improvements. Monitoring progress and revising the action plan as necessary ensures that the organization remains agile and responsive to changing conditions. In conclusion, strategy evaluation is not just a box to check off. It's an ongoing process that can make or break an organization's success. By systematically assessing strategies, organizations can identify opportunities for improvement, make informed decisions, and ultimately achieve their long-term objectives. So, whether you're a small business owner or part of a large corporation, embracing strategy evaluation as a core practice will set you on the path to success. After all, in the world of business, it's not just about having a plan, it's about making that plan work for you.